Alrighty, so I'd like to welcome you. My name is Paul. I'm the owner of National Rent-to-Own Listings and Angel Credit Repair. Angel Credit Repair is our parent company. They pretty much govern everything. Everything else kind of is a sub-company off of that company. Think of it as different departments within the same company, if you will. It's pretty simple, pretty easy. So here is an example of an email. Everyone gets company emails. So when you come over here to the little bubble, you see 999.ultimaterto@gmail.com. It's because we own ultimaterto.com. Now, what we're going to want to do here is you're going to want to click here on the dialer where it says you've been invited to join Angel Credit Repair's Cloud Call Center. Our dialer is right here. This is the link that's going to take you there so you can start working. Now, before we do that, you can either use your cell phone as your headset, or if you've bought a headset from like Walmart or Office Max and you want to plug it into your computer, you'll need to go to Google Voice. Now, if we run over to Google Voice, the first thing we're going to see is this picture, this page right here. And it's going to say, do you accept the terms and conditions? You click proceed. I want a new number. I want to use my mobile number. Now you can go ahead and use your mobile number if you want and see if the options are available. I always go to a new number. It's going to ask you, like what's the forwarding number that you want. That's your cell phone. So you can go ahead and put your cell phone number in there. So we'll go and then click, whether or not it's home, work, or mobile. So, for me, I'm going to click mobile. Alrighty, so then once you get your account set up and you've got it forwarding to your cell number, it'll give you your number down here, and it could be from any area code that you choose. So, because we're a national company, it's not going to be unheard of for someone to have a 574, a 616, 269, whatever the area code is, you can choose from the list. They'll usually give you a pretty good set of numbers. Now, this is just a number so that the call can come through from the dialer. So here we'll show you how you do that one. So you grab that, you copy that number there. Then come back over here to your email, and when you're ready, you click this link, and it's going to tell you, you've been invited. We've invited you to the call. So then you want to click get started. That's going to forward us over to the call, to the dialer. So now we're at call fire. And here it's going to ask you for this information. Now here's where you're going to want that Google Voice number. We don't have an extension for you typically. So then for your first name, we're going to go ahead and put in Joe Smith, whatever your name is, Teresa Smith, Jessica Johnson. Then you got to create a password. Why it keeps doing that? But let's go with Ultimate 123. Ultimate 123. Alrighty, then we're going to click register. Oh, passwords don't match. Let's see here. Alrighty, so then now we're going to sit here and it's going to tell us that we've been added to the master campaign. It'll let us join the campaign. There's 6,059 calls remaining. Every day we can add leads into this one. That way there's more and more and more and more calls. That way you're never really calling anybody that's 30 days, 3 months, a year, anything like that. Everyone's filled it out typically within about 30 days. Some people have filled it out multiple times, so they may have originally filled it out 90 days ago, and then every 30 days or every 2 weeks they fill it out again. And for those people, we just want to apologize to them and let them know, you may have filled it out more than once, but we are trying to reach everybody within a timely manner. So please only fill out the form once. Over here, here's training. You can click start campaign. So it'll say, welcome, we're about to get started on the tour, ready to go, next. Like I said, this training goes through completely on its own. So here it's going to call our little 574 number. So then what we want to do is go ahead and shoot over to our Google Voice, and you should see a little call box pop up like that. Whoop, I think we lost it. Let's see if we can get that back again. Let's see, it's going to ask me for the next one. Now it's going to let us know we're ready for our first call. So I'm going to click that. And it's going to go through this it's like a phony call. So it's going to ask you all these answers and stuff for your training. It's really super easy. And then once you finish this stuff, let's show you what a live one's going to look like. Alrighty, so we're going to click this join campaign button here. That's going to pull us into the main campaign that you've been added to. It's going to call us, so we're going to switch over here. And we're going to go ahead and accept the call.
You are now connected. Click begin dialing to start your session.
Alrighty.
Your session has been disconnected. Thank you for using CallFire.
Alrighty, so now you saw the script pull up and it says begin dialing in the right corner. When you're ready to start contacting our clients, you just click the begin dialing button. It'll start cycling through. If you get stuck, always send me a Skype message. We'll try to help you out, the best we can, but it's pretty easy. It's pretty basic. Once you have a client on the phone, you're going over the script with them. Let's see here. So if we're rolling through the script, here's a copy of it right here. I try to send everybody a copy of the script, their email. Hello, this is Joe with UltimateRentToOwn.com. I'm calling to follow up with you in regards to the form you filled out on our website about home ownership. Do you recall doing that? Great. Is finding a home still a priority? We know the customer's going to say yes. How soon are you looking to move? About how many bedrooms would you like? How many bathrooms? About how much would you like your rent to be? About how much income does your household bring in on a monthly basis? And what area are you looking to move? We're looking for the city, the state, or the neighborhood. These questions let the customer know, we're serious about helping them find a house, and we need to know, about what criteria. Now, some people write these answers down and they place them in the comment section within the dialer. Other people just disregard them. These are called micro commitments. What these do is these make the customer feel better about being on the phone with us, because every time the customer answers one of those questions, they're moving more towards giving you a yes. Then down here in this part right here, we're going to see thank you for that. Now, the first step for us to get you into a home is for us to validate your credit. Landlords and property owners we work with are going to need to know your credit score. Don't worry, we're not going to push you into credit repair or anything like that. Instead, what we'd like to do is send you some information so we can get you enrolled in our program and into a home. Now, that part right there is most important, because that's going to let them know that they're going to get an email that looks like this that's going to help us validate their credit and help them out. Now, there's 4 simple steps. Technically there's 3, because this one's just the current score. That's just there in case the person gets disconnected or something happens. It lets them know we need to know their score now. Not what Credit Karma told them a week ago, not what some other service is telling them. We need to know what our people are telling them now. So you're going to send them this email. You're going to put their email in right here at the top. It'll be on the dialer. It'll be there on the right hand side. So if you're in the dialer and you're in the main campaign, it's going to be over here on the right hand side. It's really super easy. It should have their name in there, so it should say Joe Smith, phone number, email. You simply copy that email, change your tabs over here, place the email here, click send. Every one of these are coded. That way we know that it was you that sent it. That way we can track it. Additionally, you should get an invitation to the sales sheet or the case management sheet, and that allows us to know who you spoke with. It gives you credit for it. That sheet will allow you to place all the information. So let's take a look at that sheet real quick so we know what we're talking about. That way you walk them through our program, you help them get their credit scores. It's really super easy, and you have all 3 credit scores, and you want to know what you do after that. In the script, we can see, we're going to let them know, hey, thank you for joining the program. Case manager will be in touch with you, because they will. The case managers are pretty much on top of things as much as they can be. A case manager calls out dozens of people a day so they can walk them through the rest of the program and help get them on the right foot towards owning a home. So we're going to go ahead and show you the sales sheet real quick so you know what to do with that part. Alrighty, so this is the LifeLock walkthrough. LifeLock is the program that you're going to be using to walk everyone through it. See, you want to let me know if this doesn't look the same to you as what the client is saying. Say that you tell the client, hello, you should see a picture of a hand holding a cell phone. It'll say keeping your guard up in today's exposed world. Big red button says start your membership, and the client says, I see a family taking a selfie. That lets us know either A, the code is wrong, or B, LifeLock's changed their website. And we want to stay on top of those things. So let's go ahead and get you guys over the sales sheet. Alrighty, so the sales sheet looks like this. And when you get here, it's going to say Case Management Client Database. And it's going to let you know this database is for case managers and housing specialists. If you're a housing specialist, write the date, your agent ID, the client's first name, last name, and credit scores. If all of this information is not present, you might not get credit for the sale. Case managers, please write in your ID so we know that it's been integrated into the list. This is done for efficiency. So now for you, you're just going to put in 109, 106, whatever your agent ID is right here. That way we know that you're the one that needs to get credit for the sale. We also want the client's name. We want all three of their credit scores. Now you know you got a sale when you get a credit score. It's impossible to get the credit scores without getting a sale. So every time you list one here, you put the date, your agent ID, the client's name, 3 credit scores, $25 is made. Super, super easy. This is a new sheet that we're starting up here, so things are just a little bit wonky on it, but we'll get that evened out. So when you're going through LifeLock, again, big hand, cell phone, start your membership, keeping your guard up in today's exposed world. The second page is going to say 10% off plus 30 days free. Big red right there. Can't miss it. So for the client, they know 30 days free. Okay. LifeLock Ultimate Plus, $26. That one's free for 30 days. After 30 days, it's going to be $26. If they want to keep the benefits, so be it. If not, that's great. Even LifeLock tells them at the end, if you don't like it, you can cancel it at any time. There's no pressure. But LifeLock Ultimate's the one that's going to show them all 3 credit scores. So they're going to want to click the big red button, start your membership, under $26. It's going to ask them for their basic information. They're going to, after they get that information in there, click continue. Now it's going to ask them for their birth date, their social security number, a phone number, and how they heard about us. Now this drop down is going to have the option to put email. That's about the easiest one that they can put in there because there really isn't something in there for partners. It just doesn't have it. So yes, their social security number goes in there, but at the same time it will also say that it's got the highest level of encryption. So it's an encrypted identity theft protection website. It's the best in the nation. So of course their information is absolutely secure. So there's no reason for the client to feel like, well, I don't want to put my information here, somebody might steal it. You don't steal information from an identity theft protection website. It just doesn't happen. So once they click this big red button here for continue, that's going to move them over here where they can add a family member. Now some people are going to say, can I add my husband? Can I add my wife? Sure, but they're not going to get 30 days free unless they go back through the link in the email and refill it out for themselves. So we don't want them to get hurt. We don't want them to have to spend any extra money. So we advise them, go back through and sign them up separately. That way you both get the benefit of 30 days free. Once they're ready, they click the big red button that says continue. And that's going to bring them over here. Now you'll see it says make sure they put monthly, not annual. It defaults to annually because a lot of people like it. They're just going to say, you know what, I want to keep this. I'm just going to go ahead and I'm just going to pay the $200 so I can keep it for the whole year. I don't want to worry about rebilling or anything like that. Most of our clients are going to want to check monthly. That way, if you want to keep it, it's only $26. It's not going to break you. It's not going to kill you. Now down here, they're going to have to check this box. It says, I understand my LifeLock membership is free for 30 days. I understand if I don't cancel before this time, I'm going to be charged, $29. It's clicked on annually, so it says $296, but it should say like $26.99 a month. No hidden fees, cancel anytime, and there's even a number right there so they can call someone if they need to call somebody to say, I got a question about how LifeLock works. Now once they get this information done and they hit place order, and just a reminder, remind the client, they will not be charged anything today, not even a penny. It doesn't work like that. Free is free. So when they click this green button that says place order, it's going to bring us here. It's going to show them a receipt and a confirmation number that confirms them as being signed up. Then they're going to see the little padlock transformer guy on the laptop. They're going to click continue. It's going to bring them over here where they can set up a new password and security features so they can access their account. They can do this part. Then it's going to ask them over here to create, to verify their email. And then this one over here is going to ask them, it's going to say, hey, the email's been sent. Save and continue. Now once we get past all this sign up information here, and we get down here and we hit close, we're going to see our home page. And that home page is where we need to guide the client to so that we can get the credit scores. And it's going to say right here, monthly credit score, and all 3 are going to be right there, Tri-Bureau scores in gray. They'll click that one, it'll show them all 3 credit scores. They can also get, under alerts and reports, they get a copy of their PDF copy of their credit report absolutely free. So even if that's all they wanted was to sign up and take advantage of getting a free credit report, there you go. Every 30 days, it will update their credit report and show them the information. So if they want to contact the credit bureaus themselves, they are more than welcome to contact the credit bureaus themselves, challenge off some debt or some negative items themselves. That way we can help them get into a house. So you see, this whole process is 15 pages from start to finish. So guiding the customer through this process is really super easy. It's just getting used to it, going through the motions and reading the script and everything, and being able to know what you're navigating through, so you can sound like you're a person of authority, like you know what you're talking about, like they're safe in your hands, because every housing specialist is the voice of the company. We need that client to feel like they're safe with us so that we can help them, because if not, they're going to be guarded and they're not going to do very well. The guarded person just isn't a person that's willing to do what's necessary. So if we tell them, hey, you're going to need homeowners insurance before we can close on the house, they're going to get all freaked out about it, and it's just not good for business. So we want them to feel comfortable. We want them to sign up and give us all 3 credit scores. So the case manager, who is most likely an ex-lender, can call them up and say, hey, I spent 10 years as a lender. This is what I can tell you, this is what we're looking for. This is what other lenders and realtors are looking for, so we get you into a house. You got a 550? Great. We can definitely help you out. We can find somebody for you. We always want the client to feel safe with us. We always want them to know we are willing to go the extra mile for them. We're willing to help them out. We don't ever want to feel like they're in a bad situation. So you always want to talk everything up. You always want to let them know, you know what, a 550, that's not that bad. It's not. You can raise that 100 points within a year just with a little bit of work. It's really super easy. We'll show you how. We'll send you the tools. So that pretty much concludes the dialer training. So if you have any questions, send me a message on Skype. Let me know so I can help you out, because we want you to be productive. At $25 a sale, we want you to make as many as you can.